If you just got a Cricut machine or you're thinking about getting a Cricut machine, you're probably wondering what other tools and materials do I need to get started? Well, today we'll be talking about all those must-have tools and materials so that you can get the most out of your machine. If we're just meeting right now, hi, my name is Nisha. Welcome to Little Craft Nest. The first thing you're gonna need are Cricut Blades. Now, your machine does come with a Cricut blade, but eventually that blade will dull down after continuous use. So it's always important to have backup blades on hand. There are different types of blades you can get for your Cricut machine, but the standard fine point blade is all you need to get started. Depending on the Cricut machine that you bought, it may or may not have come with a Cricut cutting mat. Even if your machine allows for cutting smart material, you will still want a Cricut mat because there's many materials that you won't be able to cut unless you have a Cricut mat. There are many mats to choose from, but I recommend starting off with a green standard grip mat. Now, after a while, these mats will also lose their stickiness, so it's great to have a few extra on hand. Now, the reason you bought your Cricut machine was so that it can cut different materials. I recommend starting off with some permanent vinyl, some heat transfer vinyl, and some cardstock. Permanent vinyl can come in the form of flat sheets or in rolls. There are many different brands of vinyl you can use. Some of the brands that I like include Tech Wrap, HTV Ront, Oracle's 651, and Cricut. Permanent vinyl can be used to make decals that you can put on any hard surface. You can label different objects such as spice jars. You can add a design or a name to some drinkware, or even decorate a notebook. The possibilities for permanent vinyl are endless. You'll also need transfer tape to use with your permanent vinyl so that you're able to transfer your design as a whole onto your desired surface. Heat transfer vinyl, also known as HTV or iron-on vinyl, also comes in flat sheets and rolls. HTV is used for applying your designs to fabric material using a combination of heat and pressure. Brands I like using for heat transfer vinyl include Caesar and Tech Wrap, but feel free to try out materials from different brands to see what you like working with best. It's always great to have a stash of cardstock on hand so that you can make personalized cards, scrapbook pages, cake toppers, and so much more. Some basic tools you will need include weeding tools. Cricut has a variety of different weeding tools. Some of them have different angles. You can try them out and see which ones you enjoy working with the best. Personally, my favorite tool is a pin pen, which is basically a pen with a pin coming out the bottom. I find this tool the easiest to work with. Weeding tools allow you to weed out all those negative pieces of your designs with ease. And it's also handy to have a pair of tweezers on hand to fix any mistakes you might make along the way. I also like having a vinyl scrap collector close by to put all those little pieces. You can get one that suction cups to your desk, or you can even get ones that slide on your fingers so your little garbage can is close at hand. One of the tools I waited way too long to get was a brayer, and I absolutely love my brayer, so definitely get one of those. A brayer helps by pressing your material down onto your mat so that it's flat and it doesn't have any wrinkles, and you really want to make sure your material is stuck on your mat well so that you get nice, clean cuts. Other tools that may come in handy that you may already have include scissors to cut off excess material. A measuring tape or a ruler are always a great idea so that you can measure your blanks so you know exactly what size of decal you want to make. And a paper trimmer also comes in handy as well so that you can cut down your vinyl with ease. It's also important to have scrapers and or squeegees on hand. Squeegees can help you press down your vinyl designs, and scrapers, they're the ones with a sharper edge, can help you clean off all those little extra bits and pieces that are left over on your mat. You can scrape them off your mat and put those in the garbage. Another item I like having in my craft room is rubbing alcohol. I poured mine into this little dispenser that I use with a lint-free cloth, and this is to clean surfaces before applying any vinyl decals. If you're hoping to use heat transfer vinyl, you will need a lint roller in your craft room. A lint roller helps you clean off any extra lint or dirt off the material you're using before pressing your design down. And in order to press your design onto fabric materials such as a shirt, you will need a heat press. There are many different types of heat presses on the market.
You can get small handheld ones or even large automatic heat presses.
I'll leave a link of some of my favorite heat presses down below in the description. And I also have a number of heat press unboxing videos that you can check out later. And if you're using a heat press, you will also need either a Teflon sheet or some parchment paper. This helps to protect your material as well as your heat press. Now, if you plan to do any print and cut projects, which are a lot of fun to do, it's where your printer will print out a design and then your Cricut will cut around the outside of that design. So if you're interested in doing that, you will need a printer. So if you already have a printer, you can try out the print and cut feature. This feature also allows you to make a lot of fun stickers, which I do have more videos on as well. Now, if you haven't unboxed your Cricut machine yet and you need a little encouragement, go check out this video right here. And I hope to see you on more crafting adventures.